Title: The Prayer for When Forgiveness Seems Impossible. Beloved child, lean close to the whisper of eternity, for my voice seeks to wrap you in celestial warmth, a gentle assurance. In the silence of your heart, where doubts linger like shadows and wounds ache as echoes of the past, I am there. I speak into the depths of your struggle, for I know every shard that life's trials have etched upon your soul. My dearest, in moments when forgiveness feels like an unreachable summit, allow me to journey beside you, hand in hand, step by step. You are cherished beyond measure. Before the world took its first breath, I perceived every tear you would shed, each cry that would escape your lips, each burden that would weigh upon your shoulders. Come, draw near and rest in my unfailing love, for it is here in the sanctuary of divine compassion that we begin the path of impossible forgiveness. Close your eyes, child of God, and surrender to the tranquility that descends like a soft rain from heaven. Inhale the peace I pour into your spirit. Exhale the grievances that bind you, for they have no place in the kingdom of your heart. Let us walk together toward forgiveness, a place where grace abounds and chains crumble. I cradle your heart in understanding, knowing that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength I have sown within you. In the silence of this sacred moment, do you feel the weight within? The bitterness, the unresolved pain, the quiet anger that twists unseen? I see it, and it pains me too, for I desire nothing more than to replace this burden with my love. Forgiveness is the key to this liberation. Yet I truly know it is hard for you. It feels daunting, doesn't it? Almost insurmountable, like scaling the tallest mountain with trembling legs. But take my hand, we shall climb together, you and I. Imagine, if you will, the love of the Father poured out like an endless ocean before you. Every wave speaks of mercy, every ripple connotes renewal, and each tide sings of hope. In this boundless love, forgiveness flows eternally, washing over every scar, easing each silent wound. I understand the inclination to cling tightly to the injustices done against you, as if holding them close keeps you safe from future harm. But consider, beloved, that true freedom arises when you release them into my care. You see, forgiveness is a bridge. It spans the chasm between the heart you now possess and the one I've envisioned for you, a heart unfettered by the chains of past grievances. It is not granted overnight, nor with a single word. It unfolds gently, layer by layer, as a flower blooming in time. And in this process, I am here, your steadfast companion, whispering strength into every fear and courage into every doubt. Be still and know, dear heart, that I am God. I do not fail. I do not falter. And in your journey toward forgiveness, I provide the grace necessary for each step. It is through this grace that your soul will learn to unfurl its wings and soar. Breathe in my promise of everlasting peace, a peace not of this world, but of the divine, designed to guard your heart and mind. In moments when the hurt resurfaces, threatening to capsize the vessel of your spirit, remember that my grace is sufficient. I bore the weight of the world's sin upon my shoulders, felt the sting of betrayal, the thorns of rejection, the spear of accusations, and still I forgave. Not out of obligation, but out of love. A love that sees beyond the immediate, reaching into the eternity of possibilities where peace reigns supreme. When you are ready, I invite you to lift your eyes to heaven and let the light illuminate your path as we navigate through this storm together. Speak to me. The words don't need to be grand or eloquent. Bare your heart, for I understand every unspoken thought, each unfinished sentence. Tell me where it hurts. Express your frustrations, your fears. This confession lets in the light of my wisdom and help. For indeed, our deepest healing begins in this honest surrender. Reflect now, beloved, on the love I have for you. It surpasses all fear, dissolves all shame, and invigorates your weary soul with divine energy. This love knows the intricacies of your being, woven together in perfect harmony, crafted in the image of the Creator. My love envelopes you like a cloak, keeping out the cold of past agonies and regrets. With this love, come the gifts of direction and purpose, new paths lightening before your weary feet, fresh breath filling your eager lungs. Do you think forgiveness makes you powerless, relinquishing your strength? Nay, it rejuvenates the spirit, equipping it with a fortitude distinctly my own. For in forgiving, you rise beyond the confines of earth-bound grudges. You, in essence, reflect my image, the the very essence of righteousness, light conquering the darkness. Let go, my child. Allow the healing waters of my love to flow freely through the crevices of your heart. Let your prayer ascend like incense to the heavens. Help me, Lord, to forgive as you forgive, to traverse this terrain with understanding, holding on to faith even when the path seems unfamiliar. Fill my hands with love and peace, and teach me to release each stone of anger upon this ground devoted solely to your grace. As your heart opens slowly, surely, feel the layers of hurt and resentment lift like fog in the morning sun. Experience the renewal of your spirit as it becomes a dwelling place of serenity. With each step forward, enter deeper into the sanctuary of transformative grace, an encounter with the divine that reshapes, revitalizes, restores. Your heart, a garden, begins to sprout seedlings of hope, nurtured by faith, sheltered in love. Tenderly tend to these roots, my beloved, for I am the vine, and you are the branches. Together, we will cultivate a bountiful harvest, one that bears the fruit of forgiveness, yielding endless peace and joy. Trust, dearest, that with every breath and beat, my presence remains unwaveringly constant. Fear not the revisiting of pain, for I am there, a peaceful hand upon your troubled brow, calming the tempest within. Invite me deeper, until the darkest corners of your soul gleam bright with newfound purpose, birthed from trials past and transcended. Acknowledge your vulnerability, for within it lies your strength, my strength. The scars you bear are not marks of shame, but stories of survival, whispers of resilience. They are testimonies of my faithfulness, engraved upon your life as symbols of the hope to which you are called. Open wide your spirit to the limitless sky, bathed in the colors of a new dawn. Reach upward, knowing that with me, in me, all things hold potential for good. Through forgiveness, your spirit soars, unburdened by the weight of former chains, free to pursue heights considered unreachable in days of yore. And as you go forth, let your life be a reflection of the forgiveness you've received. Shine brightly, a beacon to others who stand where you once stood, in shadows of doubt, seeking solace in an unforgiving world. Radiate love, let it flow like rivers of living water, providing refreshment to thirsty souls. Remember always that you are never alone. My arms are eternally wide open, a haven of rest and renewal. Call upon me, and I will answer you. Seek me, and you shall find me waiting, with arms full of joy, love, and endless mercy. Bear witness to the change in you, dear heart, the beautiful metamorphosis of soul, transitioning from captivity to liberty. Wear it proudly, like a mantle for the world to see, for you are not just a survivor, but a conqueror in divine love. And so, my darling child, carry this prayer deep within. Let it nourish you, uplift you, guide you through each day. As you breathe it in, breathe out love and gratitude, and know that we are journeying this road together, each step bringing you closer to the embrace of heavenly peace. Remember, share this prayer with someone who needs to hear the voice of Jesus today.